Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Just Us Marks Wrestling Recap Show. I am the Athletic Geek, joined on the other end of the tin can string by EC.
What's up?
It is the fallout from Double or Nothing. We got some prizes to give away, and we have a lot to talk about. But if you've never seen the show before, this is the Just Us Marks Wrestling Recap Show. I'm Ed EZ at All In and StarCast. We love wrestling. We love talking wrestling. We love sharing our love of pro wrestling with each and every one of you out there. However, just like each and every one of you out there, we are just fans. Our opinions are that of any other fan. We avoid insider terms because we're not insiders. We're not wrestlers. We are just a bunch of marks. And
Just a bunch of fucking marks.
indeed. So, first things first, we have prizes to give away. Cheryl, who entered on Facebook, won with 14. Joseph got second, unlike in the 500. Joseph got second.
I was gonna say, oh shit, we had Joseph Newgarden in the contest?
He did do the he does do the Cody Rhodes whoa and the boom thing after he won. So if there is a race car driver embodiment of Cody Rhodes, it is Joseph Newgarden.
Except Joseph can actually win a championship. Oh.
When's the last time he did, though? The last time he won a championship, I believe.
2018, actually.
Yeah, that's when Cody won the NWA championship. So hey, they're on equal footing.
There you go.
They're on equal footing. Hi, Selena, and Selena the cat is joining us. And she will not be there much longer. Sorry, kitty.
Oh, actually, I'm wrong. He's won twice. He's a two-time driver's champ. 2017 and 2019.
Yeah, so pretty well close to when Cody Rhodes won championships. The year in between, Cody Rhodes won the NWA and ROH championships. So there you go.
Yeah.
Um,
I actually had a funny Joseph Newgarden story to share with you when we get off the air, or unless we're waiting.
And then Mo and Kayla tied with 12s for third place. So we will do that drawing now. This is Mo. This is Michaela. Excuse me. And the winner.
And how did CJ enjoy Double or Nothing?
Eh?
Eh?
Eh? Third place is Mo. Congratulations, Mo. You win a comic book.
Well, I hope everyone else enjoyed Double or Nothing, because...
Well, we're going to talk about that here in a second. But
I was
first,
going to say, we have opinions.
We're going to give away prizes. Mo gets a Savage Avengers number 23 comic book. And Joseph wins...
I need to get a sound effects board. Make this more exciting.
Batman the Imposter number 2. And the action figure is a Chief J Strongbow action figure. So, congratulations there.
Chief who?
Chief J Strongbow. He's a legend.
Oh, okay.
And fortunately, we're out of t-shirts, so I'm just going to double up on all the other prizes for Cheryl, the winner. And she gets, as far as figures, I gave you 2 Undertakers. I don't want to do that, so you'll get 1 Undertaker, and I'll grab another one for you. Undertaker and a DDP. So you can reenact that classic feud from 2001.
Now, does that go as best or worst rivalry?
Worst.
DDP and...
Okay. They fucked that up. I know, Ziggy, they did. And comic books. I pulled out 3. I'll just give you all 3 since we're out of shirts. Justice League, Robin, and Avengers. So.
Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say any pro wrestling company that does a stalking gimmick or a stalking storyline is kind of creepy.
I was okay with Stalker, but like if you just would have like left it as the I only stalked you so that way I can get your attention. But do 2 DVDs, and your DVDs are.
I should think in today's time, I don't think that would fly. Period.
A show that I was actually at, Road to Best in the World 2014 from Ring of Honor. Yeah, this had he had matches like the Briscoes versus B.J. Whitmer and Tadarius Thomas.
I miss you, Jay.
You had Mike Bennett versus Delirious. Jimmy Jacobs was in action.
Ew.
Throw on Jimmy Jacobs.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm mixing them up for somebody else. Sorry. Meant the other guy that kind of got in trouble with things.
There's a 6-man scramble with the winner getting a shot at Adam Cole's ROH title later in the night. Cedric Alexander, Silas Young, ACH, Kyle O'Reilly, Caprice Coleman, and Matt Taven. So 5 out of 6 ain't bad on that one. So
Okay.
I was in the crowd for this one, so you might see me.
There you
And
go.
Glory by
Also,
Honor.
fuck Matt Taven.
You got Glory by Honor 14. Main event was Champions versus All Stars. It is the World Champion Jay Lethal, the TV Champion Roderick Strong, and the Tag Team Champions The Kingdom versus Moose with Stokely Hathaway, Dalton Castle, The Addiction. Yeah, that's not bad. What else we got on here? War Machine versus the Briscoes. That'll also be another good one. And get you 2 autographed pictures. Or regular posters. We'll see what we grab. You get Super Crazy for one of them. And the other one is Tully Blanchard. So, yeah, there's...
Good choice.
Yep. So, yeah. Hopefully for the next one we'll have more t-shirts. And we'll go back to that. But hopefully this will work. It's actually a pretty cool Undertaker figure. This is... Right. So, yeah. Congratulations to all of the winners. And the next... Put these down here for safekeeping real quick in the desk. And so cats don't mess with them. Yeah, so thank you to everybody who participated. Congratulations to all our winners. Now let's get to thoughts on the pay-per-view. Oh boy.
Sorry, I almost missed my cue.
Well, no, I'll let you start, and then I'll put in my thoughts to go along with it.
So we're just talking like match by match, or
Just in general.
So overall, like, it wasn't terrible, but there were some times when it was like, this is... Yeah, again, I'm just like wondering, like, what's going on here? Like, part of it felt like a bit of a mess.
Yes.
And yeah, but there were some pretty good matches. I would say I think my favorite one definitely was the House of Black Open Challenge between House of Black and a match that I honestly never thought I would be begging for would be them and the Acclaimed. That was actually a pretty good match, even though sadly, I would love to see the Acclaim win it, but yeah, you want to keep the House of Black looking strong. And what else? Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the results myself here. And here we go. The Battle Royale, again, it was okay. The unsanctioned match that I was really hoping would have been match of the night. That was
That was the
the match
worst.
that I thought. I'm sorry.
That was the worst. That was literally the
Yeah,
worst.
that was a mess. So, but one match that I was definitely a little surprised that it could have been a lot worse, but it was okay. The tag match between FTR
Oh,
and
that
the
match was
TNA
garbage.
Rejects.
That match was complete trash to me.
Yeah, that was also just dumb. Wardlow and Christian Cage, again, that
Sloppy.
match was also a mess. And I know that, like, you need to have, like, that little duel between those two, but I honestly would have loved to have seen Luchasaurus turn on Christian Cage. Like,
Too
just
soon.
as it looks like
That's
Christian...
too soon.
I don't know. But, and women's match, don't get me started. Like, the women's world title. TBS Championship was also... it just... Yeah, this whole pay-per-view, it was a bit of a mess. Minus for a few matches, but it wasn't terrible. Unlike WrestleMania 32, terrible. This was more or less... I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a pay-per-view that was, like...
I compared it to
It wasn't
WrestleMania
bad,
25.
but it was also...
It was like
wasn't
WrestleMania
good.
25. It was not really anything special, but it had like a couple really good matches that made it not awful.
I mean, for me, I honestly didn't really mind WrestleMania 25. Like, again, I was a little preteen kid. What do you want from me? I thought it was okay. Just the Mr. WrestleMania match was stupid. Anyhow, but yeah, it just like there could have been some matches that could have been a little bit better. But and yeah, the Triple H Randy Orton main event that should have been more violent, especially after everything that was going through.
Yeah.
But yeah. The Four Pillars match, though, I thought that was amazing. Like,
it was a really good
perfect.
Match.
Yeah. Just definitely, like, massive spotlight for, again, like, those AEW originals. And also, congratulations to Sammy and Ty Conti for having their first child. Or, yeah, we've been wondering, where's Ty been? I was like, well, she's pregnant. It's like, okay, that was a great way to announce a pregnancy. But, yeah, congrats to them. Everybody else was just amazing, and, well, MJF just being the snake that he is, well, we'll see who the next challenger is going to approach. And, Anarchy in the Arena, where the hell to start?
That was amazing.
Well, the beginning was a problem for me. Like, I was the only one, like, wondering, can Violent Idols just shut the fuck up? And keep in mind, I didn't watch last year, so apparently I was told that music was playing during the Anarchy in the Arena match. It's like, well, how the hell was I supposed to know? But it was just like, oh my god, like my learning disability brain couldn't take it. It was just the just the fighting going on and the Violent Idol still playing Wild Thing. It's like, shut up. I just want to watch the fighting.
Well, they were on the Blackpool Combat Club side, and they were doing something that pissed you off, so I say job well done.
It wasn't really supposed to piss me off. They were, like, trying to play the villains. Like, yeah, we see that, like, the lead singer was wearing a Blackpool Combat.
They kept playing to where it pissed you off, so that way when the dude was taken out, it got a good guy reaction. That was the job. The job was done.
But it's like with the music playing, fighting going on, the commentator's like trying to speak over the music. It's like I'm just like getting so lost. It's like I was almost about to put the pay-per-view on mute. But
the job was supposed to do something you did not enjoy. Hence, successful.
I do wish CJ would be on this because I would have loved to have seen her reaction with the exploding shoe and Matt stepping on the thumbtacks and just all the blood.
Well,
but the right club won, and then of course we had another massive turning moment of Takeshita has now joined Blackpool Combat Club.
Well, no. More on that later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my thoughts. Battle Royale was okay. Cole and Jericho was trash. Tag title match was trash. Wardlow and Christian was sloppy. Jamie Hayter was hurt, so the women's title match wasn't that good. House of Black is, and the Acclaimed is the epitome of not good build. Like, they want to do the open challenge, but like this was a match that you really could have put some hype on, and maybe they remedied that on Dynamite, but yeah.
But also, it was at the last moment. It was like, wait a minute, they're having an open match on pay-per-view. It's like I kind of liked that little surprise there.
Jade retaining and then losing to Statlander. I'm all for Statlander coming back, but like her coming in and beating essentially a wounded Jade, to me didn't come across very well. Like, you could have built to this for the Collision debut and had a few good weeks of build and then done it there.
Yeah. And we also did say on the prediction that if Jade wins, Chris was going to come back, but I don't think either of us anticipated it was actually going to be another match.
A win, yeah. And then the last two matches saved the show, in my opinion. This show epitomized that AEW has lost control of telling good stories and doing good build-up. And they put all their eggs on, well, Twitter's going to call them bangers. And then when things didn't end up that well, or, I mean, don't get me wrong, you have your people that will die on the hill of this was great, and you're dumb if you don't think it was. Yeah, just put all their eggs into the bangers basket, and then when the bangers don't come, what are you left with? Mid. And that's what this show was. It was mid. It was so low that it took 2 Match of the Year candidates to bring it up to mid. This was probably the worst pay-per-view they've had since Revolution 2021.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. This was not a good show. This is a $50 episode of Dynamite. Other than those matches, it's a $50 episode of Dynamite. And if another company would have put on this show, we'd have all had our pitchforks and torches out and been mad about it.
Yeah, can't be an angry mob without pitchforks.
This was bad. This was not a great,
Yeah.
AEW holds himself to a higher standard, and rightfully so, about quality of pay-per-view. So when you get a pay-per-view like this, it deserves to be called out. And I'm not sorry for it. Moving on. Raw. Night of Champions, I saw a few matches from it. It was a good show.
And, and on that note, the Bloodline has officially imploded.
Yep.
Which, you know what? I will say that was amazing.
Yeah.
Literally, it's sad. A Saudi show was booked better than AEW. That is the very rare time I can ever say that.
Yep. I mean...
And I will also admit I got, like, massive chills seeing that Sami Zayn finally getting his Saudi debut, because for those who are unaware about the political circumstances of Syria and Saudi Arabia, go look it up online because I'm not going to explain it here. But let's just say they are not in good terms. But now, because of that, Sami would not go to the Saudi shows at all until now. And the ovation he got, I think that was probably the greatest pop that I've ever heard since the Puerto Rico shows. That was incredible.
Yeah, it was a decent show. Raw was okay. Kind of like had some entertaining stuff. Nothing really worth talking about.
Yeah. Except, I'm with Seth Rollins and AJ on them laughing their asses off thinking Dominic Mysterio a world champion. Yeah, no. Intercontinental U.S. champion? Maybe.
He's young, and there's a lot of years. There's a lot of years left. Don't count it out for the future.
Yeah, I mean Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Yes, Dominic. not gonna go that
He
far yet.
gets a more of a reaction than they do.
More Baron Corbin style heat.
The ratings don't go down though.
I don't know how any shows have been doing ratings wise. It's like cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're gonna compare it to somebody who was a ratings loser, you got to be able to back it up with some facts, and yeah, it's but yeah, now on to Dynamite.
Also, well, before we talk about Dynamite, this is me calling out the IWC in a way, where I made a mention on that Tony Khan was going to make an announcement about the debut of Collision, and I literally tweet out, "Can AEW go 5 minutes without a major announcement?" And apparently that triggered so many people thinking, "What's the promotion? You got to, make a big deal about it." It's like, okay, yes. If Tony did this maybe on a monthly basis, the joke was he does this every single fucking week. It's like it's getting tiring already. Just
don't hype up the announcements anymore.
Stop.
Just like have him come on and be, "Hi,
yes.
I'll do it just like him. Hi, I'm Tony Khan, and this is an announcement for Collision in Chicago at the United Center. CM Punk will be back. Thank you for watching."
Yeah, literally, like, it's one of those show, don't tell. But apparently it's like, well, he's a company. You're supposed to promote these things.
And I don't disagree with that point, but it's the fact that you're right. He does it every week.
Yeah. If WWE was doing, like, a major announcement, Triple H was going to say something cool. That's great. But if he was doing this on a bi-weekly basis, it gets tiring.
Just don't hype it anymore. Just be like, "Oh, and there he is."
Like, we've already had, like, so many, like, bloody announcements about Collision. It's like, just show it on the show. Don't, like, say it online. Just, like, once it's already out there, it's like, okay, then make the promotion. Like, hey, CM Punk's coming back to Collision. Which, despite the fact I was one of Punk's biggest fans, I'm just like, meh. And also, just can't wait to see how he's going to explain his absence.
Oh, well, who cares? I will go to the bathroom. I don't care. But yeah, time to talk Dynamite. Bandito and the Lucha Bros wrestled Blackpool Combat Club. This was good. Good match. Blackpool Combat Club won. Very boring segment with Switchblade Jay White to set up in Bullet Club Gold. Yeah, so he lost. He got turned on by Bullet Club and was forced to leave New Japan so he could go form Bullet Club again. Neato.
Wait. I'm confused. You got kicked out of Bullet Club, then you come to AEW, and then you're going to form your Bullet Club, even though you got kicked out of Bullet Club?
Pretty much.
Okay, then.
He got kicked out of Bullet Club.
Dear David Finlay, please explain.
Yeah.
Eric.
How about Dear New Japan? Bullet Club is past it. Morrissey versus...
I haven't even seen Rush and Andrade in a long time.
I'm not missing them.
They're part of, like, Los Inagros, if I'm not mistaken.
They're a different version. They've changed their name of it, and they're not part of LIJ. No.
Oh. Okay, then.
Yeah. Morrissey versus Strickland versus Trent. This was good. Strickland won. Good to see him on TV again. Segment with Don Callis and Konosuke Takeshita. They didn't formally join the Blackpool Combat Club, but they say they're trying to get Kenny Omega out of AEW. Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy took on Bishop Khan and Toa Leona. This was okay. I didn't really understand why they were tagging, but that's okay. Sting made a return. Speaking of La Faction Ingobernable, they interrupted what was going to be an interview with Hook. Backstage segment. They're interviewing the Elite, and they said Kenny Omega can't be found. He might have gone off to Canada. And then Hangman Page says that Kenny Omega's not. He did leave, but he didn't go to Canada. So it makes me think, oh, probably Japan, which is probably leading to Ibushi, which I am
for those who saw the post pay-per-view footage that Kenny was saying he was going to go find some friends about, I'm thinking maybe Ibushi?
Yep.
Maybe somebody else?
I think Ibushi would probably be the best choice because, I mean, you know, he's not under contract with anyone, so he could be full-time in AEW.
That is if WWE doesn't get his hands on him first.
I don't think he's going to go. He turned down WWE the first time. I don't think he's going to go.
That's true. And also, we all thought Jay White was going to join until whooshing, and there's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I was excited. I know.
Yeah, it's funny when I hear that whooshing noise. You know, you might not want to make that because when I hear that whooshing noise, I immediately got to go to the bathroom. And we got a show to get through.
But I'm hearing like Okada. It's like, has Kenny and Okada even teamed?
They teamed
eye to eye.
They teamed on like as a random pairing at New Year's Dash, but Ibushi would make more sense than Okada. Like, yeah, Ibushi makes sense. Okada does not make sense. Look at the Pretty Monkey. It does not make sense.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander defended the TBS Championship against Nyla Rose. Apparently, when you win any women's championship in AEW, your first match is Nyla Rose.
Nyla.
Good match. I did make...
Apparently, Ty Valkyrie was just angry in the background. It's like,
yeah.
Are we going to set up something here?
I did make a comment on Twitter where I said Excalibur said Nyla Rose trying to make sure that Chris Statlander has the shortest TBS title reign in history, and I thought Chris Statlander could hold that belt for a year and it would still be the shortest TBS title reign in history.
Pretty much. Shit, I'm like now thinking like, how long has Jade held the belt?
A while.
I was thinking January, actually. That's when she first won it, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, damn.
Main event, Adam Cole with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Chris Jericho and Saraya. This is a really good match. Really good match. I didn't like how when Adam Cole's in the hold and then, like, I like the spot, but I feel like it could have been executed just a wee bit better. And I say this is a huge Britt Baker fan. I mean, you can see the figure behind me. She's like taking her time to put the glove on to build anticipation. Like, that's cool, you know, because I mean, like, the crowd was excited for it, so that part was cool. But I'm like, girl, get in the ring. He's gonna tap. He's gotta do something. Like, don't worry about the glove. Just go. Just go, Britt. Just put the lockjaw on Jericho and go. Still a good match. One thing I forgot to mention, and this is something good, you know, a small recovery from no build on the Trios title match at Double or Nothing. The Acclaim have talked about all of Billy Gunn's years in the wrestling business and how their mission is to get gold around Daddy Ass's waist one more time. Obviously setting up another match for the Trios titles. I like that idea. It's a good storyline. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're going in the right direction there. And yeah, that's it for Dynamite. And into the Best of the Super Juniors tournament. Master Wato wins Best of the Super Juniors 30. Hang on, thank you. Go through everything here. He defeated Titan in the finals, which is a really good match. You should check out the finals of Best Super Juniors. Master Wato had the unfortunate task of debuting for New Japan during the pandemic. But yeah. Titan defeated El Desperado in the semifinals, and Master Wato defeated Speedball Mike Bailey. with Master Wato winning it all. This is good. This is a great tournament. Dave Maloney's still the MVP for my taste. This is a really good tournament.
If Speedball Mike Bailey's at Forbidden Door, I'm going to be very sad.
Well, he's an Impact guy. He's not a New Japan guy.
Well, he was in the tournament.
In Best Super Juniors, they have people that just kind of come in for the tournament and then don't come back always. Here's the best way to describe it. Best of Super Juniors and World Tag League are like the Olympics, where like people from all over kind of come in. The G1 Climax is like the NFL playoffs, where only the best of New Japan are there. So, for Best Super Juniors, they sometimes bring in more outside people from other promotions, like Speedball. Or in years past, like Flip Gordon, or ACH, that don't normally wrestle there, but they bring them in for that tournament. But yep, that is the week in wrestling. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed, excuse me, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Follow me and tell me how much I'm an idiot, because Double or Nothing was the greatest pay-per-view ever. On Facebook.com/AthleticGeekA9 or Twitter @Athletic_GeekA9. Easy, do you have social media?
Yes, you can continue harassing me at ERIKZARINS. Tell me that, Tony Khan is just building up hype, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, just do it. Maybe take it from like a 10 to maybe a 2 on how many times you want to do this,
or at least a 4. At least a 4. Just don't go too much.
But and also on the racing spectrum, congratulations, Joseph Newgarden and Ryan Blaney for the Penske sweep at Indy and Charlotte. First time ever that a racing team has won both Pinnacle races in their respective formats. So, but because I do enjoy phenomenal racing, I hope to be at next year's Indy 500. So that way I can probably finally see Elio win his 5th. And also, congrats on TK and his
Tony Kanaan, not Tony Kanaan, not Tony Khan.
Not Tony Khan, but Tony Kanaan, the original TK.
Yes. But
yes, Tony Kanaan, and now he's going to enjoy his retirement by mowing Indy's grass.
And by racing in the SRX, but
that too as well. Yes.
All right. Well,
but we love you, Tony Kanaan. And
we love Tony Kanaan. We don't, not so much Tony Khan.
Yeah, but like most of your stuff, I will believe it when I see it. If you actually say you're not going to race the Indy 500 anymore, because he did this last year and then said I'm going to do it again. But we'll see if he's
but he raced well. Right. But he finished 3rd last year and he finished 16th this year. So
fair. But yep, we love you. So. Actually, you know what? I really hope he can do maybe like Brazilian or Portuguese broadcasting for IndyCar if we want to get the international audience.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, him and Elio, when they both retire, they can do broadcasting together.
Oh God,
that'd be awesome. What?
Just you're not gonna get any racing called. Nothing's gonna get called. They're just gonna be like us on tangents and being crazy and dancing and stuff. That's all they're going to do.
I picture Tony Kanaan doing Dancing with the Stars. Wait, Elio did it.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway.
He won the damn thing.
Yeah. So for Easy, I'm the Athletic Geek. We're just Marks, and we're out of here. Later.